January 3rd, 2019. All of a sudden it's next year. Welcome to the show. It's your boy, the world class smartass. I'm in the building with another edition of Outlaw Radio. Lose control. What does it mean? You'll find out. Welcome to the ride, man. Shout out to Shot King Photography in the building.
Shout out.
Our YouTube extension.
Yes,
we built a new wing to the business. We had to borrow some money and build a new wing, man. So we got Shot King in the building. Our YouTube is active. I cannot say the link. So I'm hoping my boy can get that link. We're going to get that link on the screen for the people.
Right.
And even the link for the Spreaker show, which is actually live right now.
Right.
You know, the show is live. Usually catch the reruns on YouTube. I mean, what you thought you was going to get new shows? You got to call NBC for that type shit. But welcome to the ride, man. If you black and you over 40, this is the show for you. Look no further. Put your kids to bed. You know, I might call you a hoe, I might not. Who knows? It's not that kind of show. It's a very intelligent show for grown people in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I got my co-host with me, brother Talk to Teach, Listen to Learn. What's poppin', man?
Yes, sir. Brother Talk to Teach, Listen to Learn, your truth transfer engineer. Awesome, the most, asshole to many. Glad to be here on the People's Network, brother. How y'all doing?
Shit, the only thing you left out was Janet Jackson used to play Penny. Because you was rhyming for I was waiting on him. Trying to display. Die out of 15 seconds. My sister, man, our outlaw queen in the building, she just did her makeup before we even, like, in 5 minutes.
Right.
Like, the budget, the overhead ain't that much because she can do her own makeup. That's why she's on the show.
And obviously, I don't need over 5 minutes. That means everything is basically natural.
Ooh, you're a triple OG vet.
Yeah.
Tell people who you are.
This is Lady Snow is in the building. Happy New Year. Happy New Beginnings. However you say it. Hello.
I'm telling you right now, if you say New Year, New Me, somebody getting shot tonight.
New Year, new me.
On accident on New Year's Eve.
On accident,
I didn't
on
see her
purpose.
standing there.
Right.
It's just a new year. It's
New
not a
year?
new you.
I
It's the
said
same
new
old you.
beginnings. What did I say
I
wrong?
know. You know, I hate positivity. Welcome aboard, my sister. I know I love how you show up on the camera here on Saturday when we do our live radio show. I ain't fucking with y'all. That ain't in my contract.
That's real.
Right. She like, girl, she is. I'm gonna be on YouTube.
I'm having a bad hair day. I got a hat on, y'all, but it's still cute.
It's very festive.
That's part of living with a black woman, though. Every day ain't a perm day.
Sure the hell ain't.
Got the mountain man from the mill in the building, man, exclusively on this show. What's poppin', man?
What's going on?
Get off Pornhub for a minute.
No, that was
Join us for the show.
It was actually the Heart magazine
Okay.
of Milwaukee.
Same thing.
Heart-shaped ass. Right. What's happening, man?
What up, y'all? What's going on, man?
Man, you, man.
Yeah.
Ah, boy. It's a
People, you know, the first show is up on YouTube. I called it a rough draft, and you were incapacitated the entire show. And people say, what the fuck is wrong with dude?
Excuse me.
It's like Silent Bob and Jay, or the one dude just never say nothing.
The question was asked.
I was trying to figure out what's going on.
People want to know if you was alright, man.
Yeah.
What you drinking on in that
Definitely
green
was
cup?
good. Definitely was good.
Are you ready to address Reggie for the
Excuse me?
What you drinking on over there with all that ice cubes? And
No, nothing but some water.
what's in your cup?
What's in your cup?
That's it. Water.
Okay.
That's it.
Y'all get wet then.
Nothing
It's
gangster.
gonna be a good show, man. We got we got all the people in the building, man. I'm happy when my whole team comes together. Look, like I said, now this thing is changing. So there's the live stream on Spreaker. There's the YouTube shows. Man, just go and hit like.
For sure.
Just subscribe. Don't be hating. Stop it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know you probably could do a podcast too, and if you come to me, I'll help you out. So you really have no reason to hate on what we do.
And we'll like your show.
Right. Well.
And we all know there's enough people that be in Facebook jail, so you might as well watch the YouTube. Watch us on YouTube.
Why wouldn't you just
What you trying to say?
support us?
What you trying to say?
I'm just saying.
Because we support everybody. Like, look,
We know
if
y'all
you have a
actually
small
be in
business,
Facebook jail.
if you have like a small business or you whatever it is that you do, right? You can holler at me, man. I'm not even trying to break the bank on you. We can all get this money together. It's enough for all of us. So if we just sit down and really be realistic about it, we can all make this happen. we can control the narrative. We always complain about them controlling it.
Mm-hmm.
But we have our own potential media networks via whatever technology they're providing for us right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we can pimp this internet, pimp this YouTube, pimp this social media, show these young bucks what's going on. Boy, I'm gonna buy me some new shoes.
Hey.
I'm gonna slide in the motherfucker like shh. Like, where old school come from? But it's Outlaw Radio, man, and it's Lose Control. First of all, I want to say rest in peace to Brother Carl.
Yes.
Carl F. Williams, one of my brothers, and you all who listen to this show know him as the Rock and Roll Preacher.
Yes, sir.
And Carl always supported Outlaw Radio, no matter what. Calling in, comments. If you go back in the archive shows, there's so much Carl.
Right.
And you know, rest in peace for that brother, man. He went home.
Yes.
You know, the upper room. Somebody gonna have to bust up in the motherfucker.
Hey man, Carl. Hey man, Carl.
Man, bro, Rock and Roll Preacher, man, one of a kind.
Yeah.
One of those people you'll meet once every 20 years.
Real talk.
You're like, oh boy, for real?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he remind me of. So rest in peace to Brother Carl, man. So we talk about Outlaw Radio. We talk about getting loose, man. You know, all of this will be recreated. Everybody will soon have one. I just, you know, I put on my ears.
Flossing.
You know, sometimes a dark-skinned dude got to get light-skinned on light-skinned people. And that's why I got Jason here.
Or you can do
So
it.
I can stunt on a light-skinned brother. No, I'm fuck it, man. It's all about unity. It is all about unity.
Right.
This is 2019. Next year, 2020, is an election year.
Yes, sir.
There's a mayoral election. We get a chance to really go at these individuals who sit in offices downtown and make a lot of money, and we stuck on stupid, right? SOS, same old shit.
It's because they stuck on.
I'm tired of that.
Well, it's got to be something.
Yeah, yeah.
Something got to shake, as my mama used to say. Something got to shake.
Right. Right.
So 19 will be the year where the build-up starts, where they start to try to build a hype machine.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see, you know, certain individuals who are politicians here and there in certain places over the next year.
In places where they ain't been since the last election.
Right, but
you
don't
know?
be fooled into thinking that that is their norm.
Right.
They are aware that there's an election coming up. So, you know, it's an important year to be a black person, especially with the Trumpism and all that in the White House. So when I say lose control, I meant it in two ways.
Okay.
I'm shooting it around for my people. But the first way I meant it is lose control of whatever has control over you.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Right? Lose control.
Mm-hmm.
Who's manipulating you?
Wow.
Who's playing you?
That's a deep.
What's your weakness?
Yeah.
What's your vice? Shorty, let me tell you about my only vice. It got to do with like a drinking in it. Ain't nothing like it. So I said like a drinking. There's lots of drinking.
Right.
So I'm saying, you know, the reality of it is you got to lose control. You got to figure out a way to get away from whatever got you bugging out. Whatever it is.
So you can regain control.
Well, in order to lose control, you got to lose control.
Right.
You know what that means? In order for me to rebel, I got to say fuck it.
Real talk.
And to say fuck it is to lose control. So in order for me to lose control, I got to lose control.
Because PC is BS.
And I want for this year, that's why I'm so against, you know, New Year's resolutions. You know, you make a bunch of false promises to yourself that you can't fulfill instead of dealing with the real things that are holding you back from being whoever it is that you would like to be.
Right.
Be honest with yourself. Say, this year, you know, I'm going to really get with the shit that fuck with me. So, like, if you 425, just stop eating Twinkies. It's going to make a difference. You'll soon move into cakes and pies and honey buns. So, you know it. Your diabetes number's going down.
Take the stairs.
I'm just, exactly.
Right.
Little shit
Right.
means
Type shit.
something,
Right.
man. Right. So, lose control, man. And then at the second point, when you say, what does lose control mean? Like, I want to wild out right now, but I know I can't run out in the street with the banger.
Nah.
I can't do that no more. I can't run as fast as I used to.
Not wise.
So then I have to be strategic about what I do.
Right.
And I have to be, you know, precise. And I have to be surgical. And I have to be
Under control.
just affable.
Oh my
just
goodness.
affable. Just affable.
Oh
So
my goodness.
when I say lose control, man, let's start this year out on the right foot by saying, man, we against any and everything that don't make sense. You want to tell me about some white people who want some land back that they stole from some people? Nah, fuck that. Fuck them.
Right.
Can they come over here? Nah, fuck them. You say fuck everybody else. Build a wall for them.
Mm.
Build a wall for the white people from South Africa that want to come over here. That's who I want a wall for. I want it in Kenosha. so they can't get to Milwaukee.
They should have built a wall in Africa to keep them.
A long time ago.
I'm just, how do you?
Maybe if Kanye had been African back then, since he loved Trump so much. But lose control, man. Have a good time, man. Get to know yourself, man. And that's what it's all about. It's not about, you can't solve the world with a podcast. I know that. I'm aware of that.
A little bit at a time.
Start thinking about the things that make sense.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How do I lose control? How do I get away from somebody? Like I see women, he beat my ass every day. He used to do me in front of people, just beat me up. And I'm like, at what point did you not decide to leave?
Or left and came back.
What? Why would you come back?
I didn't seen it happen. I mean,
I'm
I can't
out.
answer the question, but I didn't seen it.
Look, my eye hurt. I'm out.
Yeah.
It's not even complicated. Lose control, man.
Until he be like, I'm sorry.
Get loose of control.
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean it.
So, what you think about that, man? I said lose control. You thought, and then I had the energy with the MOP coming in and some old New York hip hop gang. You finna tear the club up like.
And that's what I was thinking.
Right.
Lose control. Like I came, brought some extra clothes. I thought we was finna tear some shit up.
Oh my
I
goodness.
know you did. I coming over here. You knew it was gonna be subdued. Won't gonna be no action over there.
Verbally.
We can go to your crib and tear some shit.
in effigy. You
Throw
know
all
what I
your
mean?
kids' video games on the floor. Jason, fuck your kids, right? No, I'm just playing.
I understand.
Speaking of which, did your children get their phones for?
Everybody got what they need.
So they ain't losing control. They good.
Well, it ain't time for them to lose control, and that's what I'm saying. Like, young people who want to be grown people end up being dead people.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. You got to stay in your lane. You want to be grown, you ain't old enough to handle grown problems. My kids, their only concern was that we don't care about none of your self-righteous bullshit. Just get us some gifts and we good.
At that stage, that's appropriate.
So when they get about 30, and I'm like, dog, you still trying to make the league? You got to lose control, man. You still running around when they blow a whistle.
Looking for a rap contract.
I'm saying, bro.
You're 35.
Hey.
I know, right?
Steve, can you teach him how to work the camera?
That's like a love hip hop
He'll
show.
hold all your equipment.
You know what I mean?
He got to do something.
Hey.
So with my kids, it's like they get a chance to be children. I didn't put grown people problems on my kids early. Maybe I should have, because my parents did it to me, and I think I turned out to be a well-rounded individual.
It depends on who you're asking when you're asking, but I understand what you're saying. You ain't putting no bills in their name.
Sound like you want to say, as long as they don't ask you, I'm a well-rounded.
No, you're a fantastic guy.
Right. Fuck it.
You know,
Man, apologize to the audience, man. They thought you was comatose. Look, Bear Meat is actually a very
He's alive.
articulate, active,
Yeah.
affable gentleman.
Alive.
affable.
Yeah, the last show you was like,
You was non-affable.
well,
My bad.
I
I'm
want
sorry.
some milk. You was
I'm
on
sorry,
some bullshit.
but I can't say it ain't gonna happen again.
Better be
I'm with
honest.
you on that one, hell. I'm so tired right now.
You
gotta
know what I
work,
mean?
You got 9 to
Who's that?
5.
CeeLo who said that? I admit I done some dumb shit, and I'm probably gonna do some more. You shouldn't hold that against me, though.
You know?
Getting grown, man.
But I apologize for that one.
Outcast.
Yeah.
I apologize in advance.
I hear you.
But like I said, Shark King Photography is here in the building, man. We really want to get this thing wrapped into a package that you can digest. I don't want her to reach in my pocket and get some candy that ain't got no wrapper on. That ain't good. Like, just,
You don't do that no more.
Reese cup don't come unwrapped. Don't eat that, baby. Don't tell me
It got hair in it.
Well, you've done this before.
I have not.
Reese, did he tell you to get some candy out his pocket? Jason,
No.
he never asked you want a mint.
Is she eating candy?
No. He gave me a brownie.
Hey, I did.
Did you feed it to her? Right.
Y'all just on.
Right.
Outlaw Radio
You see how I didn't
Confidential.
play
That's
into
why made
that?
me lose control.
You know what, Reggie? I'm glad you. What do you think about that, though?
Right.
Like, even as a woman, like, when I say lose control, what you thinking about? Like, 'cause I feel like you kind of let control go. You all in Miami, you had people working on your eyes, and you was like, I'm out here.
I'm living my best life.
Out here.
Learn
Living my
Spanish.
best life.
So what does that
Say
mean?
that in Spanish.
I ain't say that.
What does that mean? Lose control.
I mean, when I think of lose control, if I get to the point where I'm losing control, I got to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't let nobody get me into that atmosphere, that you know, that state of mind. You know, because it's not a good thing. I might get to throwing shit. I might get to getting weapons. I don't want to get to a 10. So I
don't interpret the show like how she interprets it, because I don't need you throwing shit at nobody.
No, I'm just saying, I don't let myself lose control like that, because I got to bring it back in. And I couldn't take myself.
You almost lost control when you seen the bullet for the first time. The chocolate city.
Because I was like, what is this big ass bullet doing in here?
From the door in the studio, she came across the set. She didn't even walk. She flew across the floor like
an
old school karate man.
The bullet. It's a big bullet.
She said, "Oh my God, what is that?" Everybody was like, "What?" Bear me. That's who you lost her to.
How many batteries do it take?
She was like, "Where are the batteries in?"
I really was. I was like, "Is this a gift for
That
me?"
is some gangster shit
and
right
it's
there.
yellow. It ain't even white.
Lord
it's
have mercy.
just color coded.
Look.
It's a bullet. It's not. It's
when you come back later, it's gonna be gone. It's missing.
You brought it up. You talking about lose control.
Lose control, man. What's poppin', man? Take the car off cruise. Fuck. Close your eyes. 60 into the curve. What you think?
Well, I think it's really getting upset about all what's going on. You know, I mean, we done sang, we done marched, we done preached.
But we ain't looked up at the camera yet, have we?
No, we ain't done none of that yet. So
because we would stop looking at our
it don't help. You know what I mean? I did look up at the camera when you weren't paying attention.
Right. You didn't see me, cuz.
Right. You ain't see me do that.
Missed it.
But I think that's what it's all about, man. And I think we do need to lose control.
Like that girl did in McDonald's.
In which part, though? Do you think we need to lose who's in control of us, or we need to just say fuck it and just go buck ham wild?
I think we need to do a little bit of both. I think we need to, first we need to just make a demand, give them some time. If they don't adhere to our demand, we need to step up.
We could do like the sister in McDonald's and
right.
wait till one of them grab us.
I feel like
and
a proud
shoot
mama.
everything you ever had in your life off.
I feel like a proud mama.
She threw every punch. Did you?
I feel like a proud mama.
Why?
Because she
You know her?
No, shit. He grabbed her and she let out 20, 30, 40, 60 years of slavery on his ass.
Is that what it looked like as a female? Because with me, if I gotta hit you that many times, you don't fall. Brothers gonna diss me.
What happened
Like,
in
cuz you couldn't put him down, man.
Yeah, but you might have won on points.
No,
you know
she's
what I'm saying?
4'11".
You gotta fall.
No, she was
If I
only.
get that many clean shots at him, you gotta fall.
She's only 4'11".
I know that sister's
She was little, and
she did the Wakanda on him. She did,
and then she damn near drug his ass back over the counter, but they broke it up. She had him coming over the counter.
You know you pissed off when you call a white person a nigga. She said, yeah, nigga, I'm on that shit. I'm like, hey, Shaquilla, he white.
Her name is Jasmine. I'm like, that girl and her baby daddy be fighting a lot. They must be really
I feel
fighting.
sorry for her baby
In
daddy.
Florida, yeah, her baby daddy and her.
Lord have mercy.
She
You like, baby, I'll cook.
She let loose.
You gotta tell her some shit like they laid me off today.
So did she lose control, or did she just
did.
like? I don't think she
She
lost
did it
control.
both ways. She did it both ways. And number one, she let something out. Something came out of her soul. Now there was a sister who I had put the footage up. Well, there was a sister who we had put up the footage earlier last year where she was against some Asians, and I think she was in Minnesota, and she went just butt naked on everybody. And this little sister knocked.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You know, so she comes behind this, and like I said, it's a breakthrough for her. And what she said, you know what? What's holding me back? I'm sick of it.
Right.
And you know what? Instead of holding back, I'm sick of that too. So she whooped that ass, and it went viral. So it's a little bit revolution, and it's a little bit revelation. Because now you got to go to court, baby girl. But God bless you. We got about how much? 13. Look, we got Outlaw Radio, Lose Control. When we come back, Brother Jason is going to initiate the inaugural edition of Real Talk.
Real Talk.
His personal segment.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back after this. Hit like, hit follow, hit subscribe.
Do that.
And subscribe. Subscribe. Not the judicial system.
Press to survive the audition.
Come on now.
What's going on, y'all? This is Brother Talk, and this is Real Talk. I had a few moments I wanted to address something, kind of a PSA, because there's a disease running rampant in the black community. It's called dumb nigga syndrome. It affects every facet of our daily lives. It keeps people oppressed and in fear. It creates constant stress and undermines any attempts at unity and solidarity. It's the number one enemy of ethics, morality, and work ethic. It is something that brings division and conflict in every black community across the nation. What are the symptoms? How do you know if you are infected? Members of the media and other mainstream outlets have blamed this sickness on a particular people of a particular circumstance. It is my intent to dispute many of these claims. You are not a dumb nigga because of the financial status you may or may not possess. You are not a dumb nigga because you were raised in a one-parent household or by your grandparents or a foster home, etc. You are not a dumb nigga because your parents were young and their parents were young and may not have been mature enough to raise children in the fashion in which they would have liked. You are not a dumb nigga because somewhere along the line you lost the simple things that keep us loving and respectful towards one another, like manners, consideration for one another. You are not a dumb nigga because the clothes you wear, whether you sag or wear a hoodie. You are not a dumb nigga because of piercings or tattoos. You're not a dumb nigga because you drink beer on the air. You are not a dumb nigga because of the car you drive or where you live or the city you are from. However, regrettably, I must announce that you may be a dumb nigga if you block the street with your car just to talk to somebody and threaten others with violence because they want to get by. You may be a dumb nigga if you dump trash from your car in the streets, dirtying and further denigrating your own community. You may be a dumb nigga if you go to public places and disrespect elders and the children of your own people. You may be a dumb nigga if you zigzag your vehicle all over the road, putting children and others at risk for no reason at all. You may be a dumb nigga if you come to the defense of those who mistreat and impose injustices on your own people. And finally, the worst of these conditions is you absolutely are a dumb nigga if you use your abilities, talents, and influence or resources against hard-working, ambitious, good black people trying to make a better life for themselves and their children. Don't be a dumb-ass nigga.
Oh, man. Brother Talk.
Hey, what do you say? Freedom got a shotgun in this motherfucker.
I said, if you drink beer.
Look, everybody gotta
Can we get a t-shirt with that on there?
some pop culture type shit.
Can we start handing out t-shirts so you get the dumb niggas like
Don't be a dumb
you
nigga.
get a t-shirt because you are a dumb nigga.
Don't offer a nigga a segment on your show either.
As you drinking beer.
You're gonna have to find a new host. Bear me, time for your segment. Let's go. Let me see. So when I'm pontificating,
I know.
hey man, shout out to that, and I feel that, and that's a very colorful way to put it. I'm glad you put it that way on Outlaw Radio.
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to you, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
We're
Can we have
working
some
on.
examples of dumb niggas though that was just recently?
Well, I don't know.
in the middle?
It's Brother Talk segment, so I don't know.
Brother Talk.
Would you like to open that to dialogue, or would
Absolutely.
you just like to leave it where it was? Like I dropped the mic. You heard what I said. Coming next week
You ain't gonna be here.
on Spreaker. Young Talk. Hey, young. Hey, young.
No, I ain't trying to be. I'm trying to get old. I want to be old.
Swami.
Hey.
But no, man. Hey, that's what's up, man.
Yes,
real
sir.
talk.
Yes,
Real
sir.
talk, like you said. And be looking forward to more real talk. We'll do. That's his segment. That's what he said. Bro, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I told y'all, man. Stop hanging around PK. They are the worst kids in the world.
That's what they say.
Shout out to the neighborhood, man. We got something brewing. Capitol Drive, some old school legends, some dudes who've been out here just doing their thing. It's a lot brewing. Just keep peeping and just watch. See what we do. But I do want to say rest in peace to Jasmine Barnes, no relation.
R.I.P.
She was, murdered in a drive-by, senseless drive-by, pointless drive-by, which we believe right now was executed by white supremacists in Texas. And I don't know. I haven't gotten the details. It's not like I'm connected like that. But when something like this happens, she was in the car with her mother and her sisters, and she died. Everybody else got hit, and then we look at the situation with my sister in Florida in McDonald's. You said, what was her name?
I thought it was.
Well, you ain't got your Jasmine mixed up. I think somebody they both ain't named Jasmine.
I don't know.
That was Jasmine.
I honestly think her
Just
name
call
was
them all
Jasmine.
Somebody at home like her name wasn't even Jasmine, dog. That's why I don't watch this
Hold
shit.
on.
We're gonna get a thumbs down on YouTube because you, Reggie, naming everybody Jasmine.
I'm finna find out
Who's shooting the show? Jasmine and them.
Okay, since you done.
It's-
He the one talking about you and your beard. I'm thinking I don't know. Shit.
She said she tried to redirect that shit.
Redirect
Hey, that was.
out of controlness. What's the show called? Lose controlness.
Lose control, man. What part of Capitol Drive don't you understand?
Don't lose control on me.
The north side part.
Right. See, if you like, the reason I make this show is really for like cats like myself who grew up on, Capitol Drive. Like Capitol Drive dudes is different, man. You gotta fuck with us. Look, I ain't gotta put it out. I ain't gotta put it out there. All the way back from the way this thing even was formulated, Capitol Drive dudes always been a different breed. So you off Capitol Drive, man. I fucks with you.
Okay,
Except for
y'all.
you young dudes off Cap, cause y'all. No, I fuck with y'all too.
Okay,
Send
the
me your
girl
music.
name is Yasmin.
No, one named Yasmin, one named
name's-
Jasmine.
Yes.
They sisters.
I'm telling you.
They ain't
Her
even
name.
sisters.
No, I'm trying to tell
Look
you.
at me, look it up. Look at me like look at bigger ass.
I'm trying to tell you.
Jazzy.
Her
Jazzy
name
Faye.
was Yasmin James.
Okay, the little sister who got shot. Right.
No, the girl who got fired. I mean, didn't
Okay.
get fired.
Now I'm talking about the little sister who
Her
got
name
shot.
was Jasmine.
Right. Okay. So
Jazz. They call her
Jasmine Barnes.
Jazz.
Right.
They
Jasmine.
call her
Barnes.
Jazz,
Right.
and the one who beat up the man, her name is Jasmine.
Okay.
That's what we black people do.
We just wanted to make sure, because Reggie, you be on here like, hey, fucking build the wall.
Yeah.
Reggie be
Let
on
me tell you, I heard you say that
Yeah,
shit.
she be hang with the big dogs. Reggie be
Yeah.
like, fuck all y'all, get out my house. Man, at your house, Reggie. Well, fuck it, I'm leaving there.
Like Martin said.
I guess she told us.
Get
You know what I mean?
to stepping. Get to stepping.
Man, that's why she a part of the outlaw
For sure,
fucking
for sure.
radio family.
The house.
Rest in peace to that sister. And
Yeah.
the question that's left out there is we keep seeing these blatant attacks on our women. And the question always becomes like, because, if I'm one of them youngsters in there at McDonald's and little sister go to throwing, I might, knowing how I was when I was young, I probably would have threw a couple too. I'm glad it wasn't cameras and shit back then, because I would have been kicked out of school.
Well, I'm just we.
They'd have been like, oh, Kevin, you gone.
But the young
Really?
the young dudes are the cameras. Like they not getting involved. They standing around like world
There
star.
were some brothers who was trying to pull. they
No,
were trying
let me
to
tell
pull
you.
it back.
Listen, those brothers should have been losing control, just like she was. How as a man do you sit and watch a woman fight that battle? You know what I'm saying? When you understand what it is and not do nothing.
This was
I
their
have no
chance.
res-
This was their
I don't
chance.
personally.
How
I
much
don't
money
have
you
no
owe
respect
JD
for
Byrider, man? I got a car note, man.
This was their
Stop it.
Get
chance.
some 23s
Pick
on
a
that
side.
motherfucker,
Pick a
man.
side,
This
brother.
was
Pick a
their
side.
I choose
chance.
these 23s, man. You can't give me the walking shop, go to work.
Florida is a stand your
in the
ground
judicial
state.
system.
Florida is a
Ain't got no
stand your
respect for
ground state. They could have whooped his ass and been
Now
proud.
they said she got fired though initially.
They did, but they had to cover their asses, and they said she was on leave of absence. McDonald's give you leave of
I
absence.
guarantee you, some black-owned business or somebody entrepreneur, something that's seen that, going to give that lady a
What I
job.
really
Oh,
want,
she finna get paid.
what I really
That's what
hope,
I'm saying, do that.
what
She
I
gonna get her
really
own
hope,
McDonald's.
because she went viral, and we live in this age of go viral and win, and get this. Now you can host at parties at clubs, and so you end up missing the point. I hope this little sister understands. She was put in a precarious situation, right? And it says a lot that our sisters is on point like that.
We strong.
Right.
We
And see,
strong.
that's what I'm saying. Ain't no reason for you to ever jump the fence. Because just say you was the one and you was on probation and he grabbed you. She'd have came in from the side like,
Look.
I'd have been like, baby, I love you. These ain't my kids. I'm finna take care of all these
You know what I'm
motherfuckers.
saying?
Dude, what you want for Christmas,
Right.
little dog?
Your
Your mama's
I want an
straight
iPhone
up-
10.
Your
Well,
She's
mama's
north
soldier.
side.
She gangster.
That's what I'm saying. I fuck with you, baby. What's happening?
That's what's up.
Girl, you good?
You can keep your taxes this
But
year.
now I don't want women to get it twisted, because even though you did that against cuz, I'm a man. You do that against me, you lose. I'm Thanos. You just fade
Look,
away.
he like, I got that old man
Right.
strength. I'll bust your ass.
The
Hopefully she
one.
could buy her a franchise.
She'll be like, I didn't know he had the soul stone.
But he was so small.
Reggie brought me the soul stone, and I gave her the bullet in
Hell no.
exchange. We'll make half the
Two hands.
half the black women disappear. Now we can all have an excuse to have a white girl.
Oh,
I'm too controversial.
Oh,
I'm too controversial. commercial. Yeah.
I didn't co-sign that, y'all.
You did. Just don't tell your white girlfriend.
Bear meat.
Listen to this.
Bear meat. We on your subject.
Bear meat's down here really getting informed about what's going on.
Yeah.
White women, we on
Tell us what you watching. This your segment. Tell us what the fuck is Bear Meat doing?
Well,
That's the new segment,
I
right?
was watching the fight.
Let me get a sound effect for that.
Trying to make the sense. Trying to make sense out of
What's
all
Bear
that.
Meat watching?
So what happened to Willis?
Well, he
She
grabbed
said,
her.
what you talking about?
He grabbed her. Once he did that, it was ass out. He was over. You know, you couldn't do nothing about
You
it.
watching the violence?
Yeah, I was watching the violence. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
He didn't give me the
But-
Wi-Fi password,
Let's say
otherwise
he
I'll put
shouldn't
it on too.
He shouldn't have grabbed her. For
He
one,
snatched. That wasn't
they
a
was
grab.
arguing
That
back
was
and
a
forth.
snatch.
I'm saying he grabbed her, and once he grabbed her, he got what he got coming to him.
But you know
You
that's
know
But
what
then, so why did she get fired?
well, it's procedural, and you gotta understand. You tell
Why?
your little girl, you raise your little girl, and you tell your little girl all the time. Because that's what I've always told my daughter. Look, I know you're not a fighter. I know you're not like, you know, Ronda Rousey. But if somebody ever put their hands on you, baby girl,
Lose control.
right?
Hey.
That's the name of the show.
Yes, sir.
That's the name of why Jason is on the show. Look,
What'd you say, Kevin?
nah, I usually don't say my own name. Somebody
Well,
else
I don't
it for
usually
me.
say mine either. You know
I
what I'm
usually
saying?
don't, and I don't like a man saying.
I'm gonna separate you two.
I hate when
I'm going
dudes
to
say my whole
separate-
name, right?
I'm going to
'Cause
separate
hold on,
you
I'm from the neighborhood.
I'm
When
tired
when
of
a
you two.
dude say my whole name,
Uh-huh.
either he's white or I work in the same place. Kevin, like catch him as a kid, with a, you know, a dude gonna really be like, hey, who Kevin?
Well, you wasn't like Jay. You was like Jay. That's why Jason is. I just figured you could take it
I'm
like you
gonna
give it. You know what I
separate
mean?
you two. Damn it.
Yeah, you could come sit in between.
Yeah, because y'all
Look,
just be
Homer
fighting.
ain't finna let dude on his show with that bullshit.
Homer who, bro?
Real black. This is Homer Blow.
Y'all-
Listen, I don't know the brother. I don't.
No,
but
shout
I,
out to Homer Blow,
I,
man.
yeah,
That's,
like
that's
shout
the
out,
Godfather.
but I don't give a damn
I don't
about
want to be
that.
Migos against Bone and shit.
Hey.
And we're gonna do the hip hop snob, man.
Yes,
No,
yeah.
How much time
let's
you got,
not.
bro?
No, let's not.
Because I know we got to take a musical break. You know.
That means he gotta pee.
No, it doesn't. It actually means that I know what's going on and you don't. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't get signals from him. I do.
Yeah, okay,
Let's talk
okay.
about
You
some
doing too
things
much.
that's going on.
No,
okay.
no,
What's going on? Richie got something to talk. What's going on, Richie?
What you think about this young lady who, her name Jasmine also? No.
I was finna say, now this some bull. You know
Right.
what? Bear me,
You
I am
making up
going to
shit.
piss.
I don't know her, this young lady's
I'm
name,
gonna piss
but
on the floor.
she took
Hold on.
Don't
My
do
bad.
that. Oh no. She
My
took
bad.
she took her SATs and she got a poor score the first time. So then she retook it and she got a high score. So now the people in charge of SATs, they sent her a letter saying that it's something fishy going on. So they're not going to accept her second test scores because they was too high. They're saying she cheated.
You can't be that smart, is what
But-
they're saying. Huh?
Black.
Right. Can't be that smart.
And I'm like, okay, well, if she cheated on SAT shit, y'all need to give her a job. That means the girl got to be extremely smart. She's a young girl. She's not
Especially-
even in college yet.
Especially if they can't figure out
That's
how.
like saying if I caught you with an 8-ball, I should hire you.
No,
to be a detective.
but no, here's the thing. They said she cheated on her SATs.
I get
Do
that.
you
I
know
get
how
that. I
hard
got
that
that.
would be?
But
But you know, in the internet age, it's really not that hard.
It
But
is
wait, but let's
for
just-
a black female. I mean,
Really, because
that's why they're not accepting her
ain't no such
grades.
thing as an unhacked database.
See, you stereotyping. That's why that's why.
Damn, Richie. Go ahead, girl.
Go. Don't
says you
stop. Keep
stereotyping.
going. Good, keep going.
I'm just
Okay, you got cameras here. You got to do that kind of shit every now and then. You got to look at the camera. Like,
Right.
Basically, I'm
why
like,
people like that when you go?
because look, that's the
You know
same.
what Jason said?
Like no,
That's
she
who I
didn't.
want to hire. I
Look,
like that
That's
Kevin.
why they doing that to
Shit,
her.
I'm trying to get the Democratic
Put it
in
this
this.
way. Listen to me.
Listen to her.
Listen to
She's
you.
got that lawyer, the crunk dude. She
Benjamin
got
Crump.
lawyer. Yeah. Because they're saying basically that you little black child, you too damn stupid to break this code and to get this high
And you
score.
are to fuck up on it the first time and then ace it the second time. You ain't that smart. You fucked up. You cheated.
Nah, but stop. If you
Shit.
can't
What was
prove
the
it,
difference?
like, you know what I'm saying? Stop
That's how
that.
y'all is.
What was the
I
difference?
know
that
black
shit.
people still
Like
because I used to
300
steal with them.
points. She got an
Okay.
extra 3. She went up 300
And?
points.
She went up 100.
300.
300.
What's
Yes.
up? I need
Damn.
to know.
But this is over so many months though. She said she
Vivica Fox with
studied.
Dub C coming in to rob the bank at the
Listen,
beginning
she
of the
said
hit.
she studied.
Would set it
She
off.
had
As soon as
tutors.
Dub C come in, like, what up, home girl?
How can
I'm
you
like, oh, they
cheat on
gonna
the
blame
SAT?
her.
Stop it now. She had tutors, she studied, and she got a good grade. I mean, it is what it is.
What did you take the ACT or the SAT?
We're gonna talk about BG. My name
Look,
is
she
Yas.
plead the fifth.
I'll
Quick.
plead the fifth on that
Did
one.
you take it?
I'm just
I did not.
saying.
I didn't even take
ACT
it.
or SAT?
I didn't take it.
Bear me.
He's like, yeah.
No.
He's like, yeah. I sat down.
I did not take it.
Right. These are standardized tests that are supposed to be to measure your intelligence and your competency in terms of pursuing higher education.
Yeah.
These used to be
Which
the
is something I
standard
wasn't
bearers.
pursuing.
Back in the days, like a long time ago when I went to college, that's you had to have it. Like
Right.
if you didn't have it, it's like,
was not going
nah,
to
you
college.
working at Master Lock with Reggie on center.
Master lock
Right.
that.
Yeah, shit, motherfuckers
You
still
can
got
buy
houses.
a couple, living room set.
It's
with,
dead people who pay for their
Shit,
house
look.
at Master Lock. Shit.
And
And
then
Reggie be like, I know them all.
Right.
We used to ride Harleys together.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with Reggie.
oh my God.
What is that? That mean you finally got flagged? Jason,
That was
no.
Reggie.
See, there's too many computers.
I'm not even online. I didn't. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't
Cut
supposed
that
to
out.
tell that in front of you. You
Well.
just said real talk, and now we know you wasn't
That
even
was
really
not
looking
me.
at.
Ah,
Oh, you got words.
I was gonna say I was looking.
I had
I
to
just didn't get.
document
We find this girl named Jazz.
Here's the thing.
She's
This
still
is why
on
you gotta
that.
be careful who you follow. Like, these fashion designers, like all of this name brand, like you can't be loyal to labels that aren't loyal to you.
Common sense.
Like when we talk about corporate America and we talk about the decisions we make every day financially, sometimes we make these decisions like almost subconsciously because certain brands become the
norm.
The norm.
Yeah.
So you don't want a Coke, you just want a cola.
No, but
You don't want a Kleenex, you just want something to wipe your mouth with.
but they got the game locked down when you call something by the type. So
Right.
when you call diapers Pampers,
Right.
Pampers
They're not.
I understand,
Right.
but those are the things we do. So when you want a cola and you say I want a Coke,
Right.
yeah, and
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't look, if you stop and look at America, you see that it's just a wave. It's a vibe. It's always a constant vibe. It's always a constant, what's the latest thing, right? Who knows, whatever. And then the way, it's a capitalistic society. So that means wherever your attention's at, that's where you're going to spend money at.
mm-hmm.
So if you say, I want the best TV reception I can get. Most poor people have the biggest fucking screen you've ever seen in your life.
Like
and
that
it's
one you got right
HD
there?
and got surround sound talking about I'm finna get evicted. Fuck, your TV's bigger than mine.
Don't have that.
That motherfucker be the only thing on the back of that Lee and Sons. You ain't from the north side if you don't move with Lee and Sons trailer.
Yeah, but you can
Stop.
I'm gonna give him a free plug.
Really?
You got U-Haul, you got Enterprise, but in Milwaukee on the north side, you got Lee and Sons
Where you
trailer.
Wait.
When you absolutely positively have to get up out of there today,
Today,
you go to Lee and
your shit
Sons,
is
you
getting
get a
put out on
wooden
the front
trailer,
lawn. Yeah.
and you go down Titonia with mattresses and baby toys flying all off your shit. I'm on some Milwaukee shit tonight.
That
man.
is some Milwaukee shit for
Lose
sure.
control, man. We gotta
Yeah.
get the fuck up out of here.
Hey.
I was a landlord. I watched motherfuckers. I done went to Lee with them and said, "Let me help you get this."
Oh,
thing."
damn.
They need a $20 deposit. They might have needed.
You ain't give
two
him a
for
break
15.
though. You ain't give him a break.
Man,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
gave him a break out. Get the fuck off my property.
You a mean landlord.
I'm just a black dude. But I said be careful.
You're almost like one of
I
these
said
aldermen
be
and
careful
shit.
with the brands that you affiliate yourself with because I know years ago Jay-Z made a song, Tom Ford, and the designer Tom Ford. Tom Ford he had a quote a couple years ago, and he reiterated it this week. He said he think all men should be penetrated so that they can understand the plight of women.
No.
penetrated.
Hold on, player. Remember we had the segment back on Chocolate City called Hold On, Player?
Yeah.
Hold on, player.
He said all men should be penetrated.
So they can understand the plight of women.
But it ain't the same.
How about fuck you, player?
You ain't got to go up in it to end it. That's all I'm telling you.
My kind
Because if you go up in me, it's over.
That's fucked
We'll
up.
be right back after this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's disgusting.
Welcome to the Hip Hop Snob, this week's edition of the Hip Hop Snob. Why am I the Hip Hop Snob? I will let you know. The reality of hip hop is that it's an old man's form of music, whether you understand it or not. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't really care, but I'm just an old dude, and yeah, my chain is fake, but it's symbolic, and my shotgun is fake, but I'm with Busy Bone this week.
Yay.
Busy Bone got on the internet, man. He jumped on the gram. Y'all want to understand this? All this social media shit. Busy Bone jumped on there with it. He had the shotgun. He had the Elmer Fudd. He was hunting for weapons. He went at the Migos. He said, y'all, I went on tour with Eazy-E, so I got mine too, Busy Bone. But the police came at your house because you had a real one. So if the feds watching,
it's orange.
same attitude, just different execution.
Yay.
It's orange.
Being a hip-hop fan, or a fanatic, as I once was, you have to understand that hip-hop is in very good hands right now. Let me put this up for the feds. My nickel bags away. Hip-hop is still an old man's, art form. And like youngsters who are like 17 now, I know that, we've talked about this. But I want to say to the youngsters, like I really like a lot of the young hip-hop that's out right now. I'm really feeling some of these young hip-hop cats. As much as I absolutely wanted to destroy Kodak Black for in the beginning of his career, saying he's better than Biggie and Tupac, now I get it. There's some music by Kodak that I like. As a hip-hop snob, there's some music by Kodak that I like. I've heard 21 Savage step his game up. But those young brothers wouldn't have done it unless the OGs applied pressure. Because as soon as we heard the bullshit pop, we said, hold on, bruh. Man, you got to give it more than that. So there is actually some very good young hip-hop music out right now. I'm very happy to say that. I'm not going to say their names because shit, ain't nobody paying me to give them no plug. You know what I mean? If y'all want to hook up, man, hit me up. 414. Well, now it's the People's News Network on Facebook. Kevin Barnes is my government name. I'm the Mayor 414 on Twitter. I'm even on Instagram as KB the Mayor. And I'm all over the place. I'm like bird shit.
Yeah.
You don't know where it's gonna fall next.
That is really.
So
That's a good comparison.
as the hip hop snob, as we start 2019, I want to put an end to the young against old war, because it's really not about that. Because the game changed at one point, and this is a nugget. The game changed. It went from Melly Mel. I played Beat Street with Melly Mel and showed you his artistry and his genius. We're talking about hip hop music. I played it on his show. I give him his credit. I come from the generation where Kane and KRS-One and Rakim totally changed the game. They turned it out. It became something nobody else. Then you get Nas's and Tupac's and Ice Cube's and all this kind of extensions. But I come from that generation, so I'm definitely not upset when I see because I cheered it when it went from hip hop to hip to the it's been a long time. I should have left you without a strong rhyme to step to. Think about how many weak shows you slept through. Time's up. I'm sorry, I kept you. That's where I kept, right? So I know they was kind of mad. And it was hard for us to let go as old hip hop fans, but what we have to understand is right now, urban music is the #1 genre in this country. It makes more money, it sells more clothes, more concert tickets, more views, more streams. You got Drake. They're doing phenomenal things that we didn't do because we weren't controlling the narrative. We did not own the labels. We supplied the product, we didn't address the demand. And that's what hip hop is about. So let's cheer these youngsters. And I'm glad, because Kodak looked like he probably would try to rob me. You know what I mean? At Midtown, if he was from the mill, I'm glad he got a record deal. It's one less young brother I got to shoot. I still keep mine too. I'm still hip hop. A 4-5 is a 4-5.
Hey.
Whether you get it when I'm 25 or 45.
Oh.
So, I do want to say this. Let's let 2019 be the year, because I feel like the old school, we had to catch up to the digital streaming. We had to catch up because there was no blueprint for this. Let's be honest. The game changed. It was innovative. The computer, the internet, social media, all this shit kind of changes how you. Because we used to go to the store and buy tapes and albums. Now you get a stream, man, and it's this YouTube. What we're doing, with what we do. It's all kinds of ways. This game is steadily feeds, right? So there's always a need for you to just get it right. And good black expression is good black expression. From Basquiat pissing on a painting that I would never buy but a liberal, a bleeding heart liberal, paying millions of dollars for it, even though he OD'd on heroin in '88. A little bit too deep for y'all. I told y'all I'm the hip hop snob.
Yes.
Get with me, man. We're gonna put the link on the screen. Shout out to Shot King Photography.
Shout out.
And I don't want anybody who's over 40 to feel guilty about listening to hip hop. You know, I don't want you still riding in your car. I'm still listening to it. I'm gonna tell you how grimy I am. Now my kids is teenagers. I'm riding with Too Short and Lil Kim.
Okay.
My plane touched down about 11:45. Call me, daddy. That's hip hop. Yeah, I'm from the '90s, baby.
Yeah.
This our shit.
That's real talk.
You think you hip because you wearing Jordans now? They're retros. We was wearing them shits in '92.
Real talk.
The hip hop snob, man. Holler at me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is that you want to do. How you do it. I had to come raw because Jason tried to come with his little segment like he was tight.
Well, my little segment's
We're
gonna
gonna
be
be back.
about baking cakes.
We're gonna get like strawberry shortcake.
I feel like I should bake a cake.
My Little Pony.
Let's do macaroni
You gotta let
next
the
week.
girl go too then,
Hey,
right?
let's do macaroni next week.
Man.
Hey.
I feel like I should be baking up some stuff.
Shout out to Shot King Photography,
Shout
man.
out, shout
In the
out.
words of Pimpin' King, go and chop that up, man. Pimpin'.
Hey. Nah, my
Don't
bullshit.
say chop it up.
I'm a socialist. I'm not a Democrat.
Hey.
I got to do this, man, because I want to do. We want to finish the rest of the show because I got some other stuff I want to talk about. Because I did want to address this R. Kelly shit and a bunch of other shit. But here's the trick, right? Like you get the show, and we do the show live on Spreaker.
Mm-hmm.
You can either listen to that show or go back and watch the show on YouTube. You're gonna miss something,
Right.
so you might as well listen to them
I
both.
was gonna say check them both out.
Hit like,
Hey.
hit follow,
Yay.
tell a friend, man, and then it's gonna be what it is, man. And support the movement. Stop hating.
Hey.
And if you want to do a podcast, call me. I will help you do it. And there's people who tell you, I come to your house. I got extra mics and shit. I got all kinds of shit I should have never bought in order to learn how to do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying if you think you want to do it and you say, well, nah, man, he don't want to see me be great. Like what they say, living their best life and all that type of shit.
Living the best life.
Tell them you teach a class.
Well, you know, we do what we do.
Yeah.
So whatever part you missed, you can catch up on it. If you missed part of the podcast, it went out. Watch the goddamn YouTube channel.
Man, and call and ask this brother some questions. Like he know all the rappers' middle names and shit. Like
I do.
real talk.
I know all of them who took Jason's girlfriend, which is why he's so traumatized.
He really is. I'm
rappers.
trying to give you some pride. I was gonna say you really is the hip hop snob. Now you know what I'm saying. That's real talk.
I don't need you. I didn't butt in on you. I didn't butt in on your segment. Don't interrupt.
Trying to help you, man.
We don't need no stinking help. We will be right back after this. I will be, on tomorrow night with the Panther Power Hour. Because we'll do the Panther Power Hour tomorrow night, right? With
Yes,
the general.
sir. Yes, sir.
And it's gonna be what it's gonna be, man. If you enjoy what we do here, hit like, hit follow, right? Understand that there has to be a plan. You can have an agenda, or you can have a meeting with no agenda. If you have a meeting with no agenda, then you really have no plan. You can have a meeting with an agenda and then have a plan, and then you can execute the plan, and then you can assess yourself. That's how you start and restart.
Okay.
If you don't do that, then you're just doing what we did. A show called Talk Is Cheap, right?
We did.
You know what they say: talk is cheap and bullshit run a marathon.
Hey.
Right?
Yeah.
So if we missed anybody or anything you thought we should have said, call in. Stop being shy.
Hey.
Right?
Yeah.
It is what it is. I will see y'all tomorrow night.